Hello, and welcome to another episode of Chasing Mysteries Gardens. I'm Rebecca, and along with my wife Karen, we are on a mission to renovate and rejuvenate our little piece of earth. It's springtime! I'm so excited. It's so sunny out here, it's like kind of hard to see. So today, I want to take you on our very first 2022 garden tour. There's not much to see, but I'm going to take you around and you can kind of see what it looks like before we get planting, before we kind of clean up. It's been in the 60s the last couple days, but it's going to get colder again. So we can't really plant too much right now. I'll show you an update on the winter sowing and just take a look and see what we got before the season starts. So come along with me as we do our tour, garden tour, for the month of April. I apologize for the wind. It is a little windy today. So we're going to start where we always start, and this is our orchard area. So here we have this is our peach tree. So our little tips are starting to get fuzzy. That's a good sign. So far there's no deer damage or anything like that. We didn't protect them really. Here's the pear tree. I'm a little more concerned with this. The tips aren't the same, but there are little, let's see if you can see that. There are little buds coming out the side of the branches. So I'm hoping that this tree is okay. So over here, we have our little side garden. And we talked about it today. And we're going to do a kind of like a short rock wall, kind of where the shadow ends all the way around. Build it up a little bit, put some dirt, and plant our plants. We do have some things growing. Not sure what that is, but there's a couple of them. Karen said she planted a whole bunch of stuff and she's not sure what she put where. So this plant kind of got a little damaged from the cold. It came up and then it immediately froze again. So this tree's doing well. So my crazy, honeysuckle. So this thing is getting out of control. Can you see the black arbor back there? And then we've got a little like wooden, it's actually from a old-fashioned baby crib. It's not suitable anymore as far as the size goes. You can see all the new growth. So things do grow in the garbage garden besides weeds. Daylilies. There's ferns in here too, but they are not starting yet. So there's that. Here is the first garden bed, and this is all the vines from the beans last year. I just laid them all on top as mulch, and then there's leaves in here as well. There's some old vegetables that I just pulled and dumped. And then I'm so excited over here, you guys. Look! Yay! This is all my garlic. So let's see if you can tell. So this here is for keeping the mulch down, and also I don't know if you can tell, there's a netting here. I was trying to keep the animals from digging in this area. So we have 1 row, 2, 3, 4 rows of garlic. So what I can tell, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cloves so far. Sorry for the sniffling. It's a little cold. So that's exciting. I planted this garlic back in the fall, and I'm so thrilled that it survived and is popping up. So over here, and I don't want to disturb it, but you guys, can you tell? Can you see it? So inside there is rabbit fur. It's really hard to tell. So right here is a mound. It's mounded up a little bit. And then inside there is a little den. And I thought, oh my gosh, a rabbit is going to have its babies in there. And there was no fur in there a couple days ago when I looked. But I came out to look today. You can see all the fur inside there. I don't want to touch it because I don't want it to be disturbed. But we're going to have some baby bunnies. And I'm going to leave them in there because it's nature. And I'm excited for baby bunnies. They don't really do too much damage other than eating our tulips. So hopefully they won't eat the garlic either. All right, let's keep going. So over here is our lilac bush. And you can see little buds are starting to come out. Over here. This is where the asparagus pops out, but I don't see any yet. I need to clear away all of the mulch and the straw. Probably take away a lot of these weeds. So hopefully that'll come up in the next couple weeks. And then my potato area. Here's my herb garden, and there are signs of life, but I don't think they're herbs. So right now it's still just mulch. We have daylilies coming up. They're so cute when they're popping out of the ground. Here's another lilac. This one, the leaves are out even more. We have some flowers. I think these are primrose. I'm not too familiar with actual flowers. Butterfly bush. Oh, my shadow. So these are the hydrangeas. Don't see too much in there yet. So I can't remember the name of this, but it is budding. It's bright yellow. So it's a bright yellow bush, and it's one of Karen's favorites, and I cannot think of the name of it. Look at those, yay! This is starting to come back. Oop, there's pink ones over here. Oh, look. One little rhubarb. It's so tiny. It's so cute. This is our little side garden. Then out front, so again, Karen's gonna probably put stones all along the edge here, build it up a little bit and plant more flowers and maybe we talked about this area right here, building it out a little bit and putting in some kind of miniature tree of some sort, but the sewer is right there, so don't know if that's going to happen. This is the clematis area, and there is something here. I think that's clematis growth right here. It's kind of connected to the main root over here, so plans. The wind caught the door and blew it against that light and broke the light. So now the door is broken and the light is broken. So the plan is new door, new lights. We're also going to change the color of the shutters to match the new door, which is going to be like a cranberry color. This front garden is where most of the action is right now. We have some these are mini daffodils. Here, this is a hyacinth. Then we have big daffodils. Again, tulips that have been, we don't know if this has been chewed or when it froze again, if it just is lost to the cold, but we do have a couple crocus. And then our grasses. And then this year, we planted one of these. It's a giant purple globe aluminium or onion kind of plant. So I'm happy to report that there are now two. Those are irises, some more tulips. And growth on that plant. Here in the very, very front, there's some little more crocuses there. There's growth on a lot of the underlying branches of some of these plants. Up here on the deck, this is our blueberry. You can see buds starting to form. And we got these last year was the first year I, fertilized. So we've got these long, new branches. But it does look like something's digging in here. I need to put in some more dirt. And then on this side is the raspberry. And it looks so sad right now, but soon it will come back. Hopefully, like it always does. Over here we have our little winter sowing. So there's pretty much something in every single little container. Sorry. So this is dill. Oop, can you see down there? Swiss chard. There's nothing really in these little pop bottles yet. There's a couple of garbanzo beans down in there. That's radishes, which, wait, that's not the right container. There's one container, maybe they've popped back up. Oh, nope, this one right here. So this container, you can see, I left these out in severe cold and it killed this one. This is radish, so these are pretty much dead. I don't know if these little scraggly onions are gonna do much, but the spinach looks really good in there. And then this is kale. This is more radish. So these radishes lived. These did not. I think these are carrots down in there. Yep. And then, look at this. Woohoo! Oh, I can't get it off with one hand. Yay! Little baby lettuces. And some of them have second leaves on them already. I didn't show you the side, the back area. So those are the berries in the buckets. I don't know how well they're gonna do. They look really, really pathetic. And then we do have some growth back there. The peonies are coming up, more daylilies. I think some chives are back there. I can't see them right now, but they're there. So one of our plans is to cut down all the lower branches on all these big tree things, and we will get at least 3 to 4 more feet of usable gardening space. So we don't know if it's going to be flower beds or more vegetables or herb garden, but we want to keep the trees, the height of the trees, because it blocks the house behind us. But we are going to get rid of the lower branches, just because, I mean, I don't know if you can tell, they're being held up with a rope. You see the rope there? Boop. So we always hope that they'll make it through the winter, not fall down on us. So we were successful this year, but we're just gonna eliminate that threat and create more garden space. So I hope that you have enjoyed this April garden tour. Not much to see. There are signs of life. We've got garlic growing. We have baby bunnies potentially. We've got buds on our trees, some of our lilac bushes. We have lots of daylilies coming up. And so we are excited for the signs of life that are appearing here in April. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more. Every month we will do at least one garden tour so that you can follow us on our journey of this year's garden and what we do here to replenish and rejuvenate our little piece of earth. As always, Suki Suki, love the earth, love yourself, love each other. Till next time.